In this video, we're going to cover the evidence details page inside of Monolith. So I'm logged into my Monolith here. I'm going to come into one of my recent cases. And next I'm going to click on the evidence tab up here at the top. This is going to show me all the evidence associated to that case inside of Monolith. So to get to the evidence details page, what we're going to do is click on one of our evidence items. I'm going to click on this one here. And this is going to open up the evidence details page. So walking through what everything on this page is, up here at the top, you're going to see the evidence status. So you can see right now this evidence item is in acquisition state, but let's say we needed to move it into the analysis phase. We can quickly do that from here by hovering over the word analysis and clicking on it. So easy way to get a quick view of how far the evidence is in your digital forensics workflow. Down here at the left, you're going to see the case info that's associated with, and if you scroll down, you'll see all the evidence details associated to this evidence. Something I want to point out to you is that in the evidence details, you'll be able to see the location. So the location is where this particular evidence item is stored. So really easy way to keep track of where any particular evidence item is. You'll be able to see it here in the evidence details page. If you need to make any changes to the evidence details, you can do so by clicking this edit button here. That'll open up the edit evidence window and you can make whatever changes are needed here. Over here on the right, you can see we've defaulted to the overview tab. So here you'll see the description for this evidence item. Next to that, we have chain of custody. So here you'll be able to see all the chain of custody actions related to this evidence item. If you need to see signatures or anything like that, you can click view details to open that information up. Next, we have acquisitions. So if there are any acquisitions for this particular evidence item, you'll be able to see those here. If you need to see information, more detailed information about that, you can click this little arrow here to open the flyout menu, and that'll give you more information about that particular acquisition. Next, we have child items. So for example, if you have a phone and you're doing a separate forensic analysis on the SIM card, you could add that as a child evidence item. It's just an easy way to keep these two things linked together, but allows you to do separate chain of custody for each and take separate notes. Just kind of separate them in your workflow, but keep them related at all times. Next to that, we have the Photos tab. So if you have any evidence photos, they'll populate here. You can also take photos if needed by pressing this button here. And the last tab we have is the audit logs. So if an audit has been done on this evidence item, it's going to appear here. You'll be able to see the name of the audit, the timestamp, who did the audit, audit status, and any notes that the user has put in. And last but not least, up here at the top left, we have the Notes tab. So if you need to take any notes while you're working on this evidence item, you can do so from here. This is just a word processor built into Monolith. This is a note. Makes it really easy to take notes, keep it really organized, keep it with that particular evidence item. Click back into the overview page. And that is the walkthrough of the evidence details page. Thanks for watching.